Thank you for downloading this podcast. It is the Saturday drop-in from Highland Hospital Radio.
Hello.
Hello, Shannon and Tom here. Rory's here. Hey Rory.
Oh, you caught him.
just decided that Rory was going to have a drink of juice there.
Yeah.
Should we try again? Hi, Rory.
Hi.
There you go.
There it is. Coming up on this week's show, your usual nonsense. We have got, well,
Much nonsense.
There was a lot of
There's
nonsense.
some intense nonsense.
Intense nonsense. We had Guess the Year. That went fine. That went great. Brilliant interview coming up with ILM. We'll talk about that in a wee second. Then Beat Detective in the NHS Highland Coffee Corner we sort of forgot about until literally the end of the show. So they're kind of, if it feels when you're listening to the podcast that they feel a bit crammed in, they were,
yeah. Our apologies.
And we'll talk about that more in a few moments' time. However, we're going to go straight into this week's interview with Kenny from ILM Highland, all about reduce, reuse, recycle, and how they work across the Highland area. So let's jump straight into that, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Sorry.
Now, here on Highland Hospital Radio, we're joined by our special guest. Now, we're always looking at ways of helping the environment by following the three-step mantra: reduce, reuse, recycle. That can be... It could be that we take maybe the car a little bit less. Maybe if you're coming through to the hospital, you maybe take the bus if you can. Or now the nicer weather's coming through, maybe you walk, wheel or cycle. Or you're a bit more mindful with your domestic recycling, putting the right stuff in the right bin. And that, I remember when we got all the new bins here in Highland, that I had the bit of paper up on my notice board to remind me what went where.
I still have to check.
You have to check, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. But on a bit more mindful with our domestic recycling, but what about with household goods? When they break or we're no longer use for them, it can be all too easy to simply throw them away. But our guest today is here to tell us about social enterprise across the Highlands that aims to help us make better choices when we're finished with these items and to support our community in the process. We are joined today by Kenny Horsfield from ILM Highland. Kenny, hello and welcome along to the studios.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, it's a delight to have you. Now, why don't you just tell us about ILM Highland? Give us an overview. What does ILM Highland do?
ILM Highlands, it's all about people, place and planet. We're a social enterprise with over 30 years experience, employing a team of 37 people across the Highlands. Our core mission is to support people to live safely and independently in their own homes while delivering meaningful environmental impacts.
So there's sort of like two sides to ILM, isn't there? You've got the element where you guys are involved in the recycling and repurposing of electrical goods.
Yep.
You've also got then how you distribute them. So there's a selling element to it, but then there's also like giving it to people who maybe don't have the resources themselves. But then there's also an element of sort of like a community aspect where people who maybe need a wee bit extra support in the home as well. Is that right?
Yes.
So on you go, yeah.
So what happens is we sell the refurbished goods, and everything we make helps us to deliver a handy person care and repair service. That enables the older people to stay at home longer. So everything we make from the refurbished goes back into the company, and we can deliver the handy person services and the care and repair service.
So if someone has an electro item that they no longer need, or maybe it doesn't work properly, can they just take it to you? Is there a pickup service that you guys do as well? Like, say if it's like a fridge or something along the lines of that.
Yeah, we have a collection service, a household collection service. We've also got 21 pink bins strategically placed through the rural parts of the Highlands. So if you can't get to a recycling centre, take it along, as long as they're small domestic appliances, take it along to these bins and we'll collect them.
Because that's even if you can get to the recycling centres, here in Inverness, our local one, which is down at the sort of the harbour area, the industrial area there, the queues for that are often backed right out. So the idea that there's extra wee places that you can take stuff to get it recycled. So does it have to be in working order? I mean, what sort of things are you looking for, or that you'll take in it, and what do you do with them?
We actually repair what we can. There's a lot that you can't repair. We collected out of these pink bins last year. We collected over 110 tonne from.
Jeez, oh.
Wow.
And we got 30 tonne of reuse out of that. And all the rest of the stuff was sent to a reprocessor to get recycled.
So I mean, that 110 tonne in the first place could have just ended up in landfill. Could have just ended up in a skip somewhere and not doing anything. The fact that you've managed to get 30 tonnes of reusable stuff out of that is phenomenal. And then presumably then the parts that you can't do anything with, that gets sent to the correct place so that can maybe be, plastic can be reused, etc.
Yeah, so we've got 3 different reprocessors that are fully licensed through SEPA and the EA, and we send all of our stuff to them, and they recycle. They estimate that out of one appliance, you can actually recycle 87% of it.
Really? I mean, that must have changed over the years, because I presume stuff that was maybe like 30 years ago, there was never any thought towards recycling it. Admittedly, some people might say that things lasted longer from years ago. You might say, your washing machine didn't have as much electronics going on in it, so it was probably going to last. I'm trying to think back to my grandparents and stuff. I think of the same washing machine all the way through my childhood. These days, I mean, my one, they get washing machines that sing to you and play, sonatas when it's finished. So they seem a bit more complicated than they need. So, but at least stuff's getting built these days where the idea is once it has had its purpose, people like yourselves can actually take that and strip it out and get all the right components and reuse them. Is that right?
Yes, yeah. And again, from doing that, we actually make a separate income, but again, which goes back into the company to help the elderly. So it's really good. So
out of you said 37 people who are working for you. How many of them are involved in the actual physical element of stripping stuff down and repurposing it? 12 people, yeah. And then the rest is, I don't know, running a social enterprise. Tell me, what do you need? The sort of stuff that we don't think of. There's the marketing side, I'm sure. There's, just people who are actually involved in deliveries and collections, yeah?
Yeah. So we've got a collection service that if you buy a refurb or a new machine from our retail shop, we'll go and collect your old one, take it back, have a look at it, see if we can fix it. If we can't, it'll get recycled.
And is that a free service?
Free service. Yeah.
See, I don't know about you, but the last time I bought a new appliance, the people, the company that was going to deliver it for me, the big high street name, who we all probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They wear purple shirts.
Yeah,
and,
I get that.
Rhymes with
they do
Murray's.
good TikToks. Yeah.
And they do good TikToks. they charge a fortune to take the old stuff away. But sometimes you're sort of, I'm quite fortunate. I've got a big car, so I can do it, or I can get hire a van or something. A lot of people, they just don't have that availability to be able to do that. So your services must be really invaluable for people who are maybe, don't have the same economics behind them. They can just afford to hire a van, or they can afford to pay these prices
or even have a big enough car to take it to the tip or to a point.
And you must be therefore saving, people fly tipping, I'd imagine. Yeah. There's an encouragement there when it costs so much to get rid of stuff that there's a wee easy way of doing it. You must be saving not just that aspect of taking it from people's houses, but protecting the environment, protecting the community as well by having your service.
Yep. And we also have what we call amnesty events. So we get 12 amnesty events per month, and again it's to all the rural areas, and we'll put a van in. The van will be there between 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock each day, and the people bring their equipment to us all free of charge. And if you buy from the shop, we'll deliver it free at that event.
So where is the shop?
It's based in ILM. We're actually looking at, in fact, we've got a joint venture with New Start Highland, open a reuse village.
All right.
So we're looking at opening a new shop in there as well.
Because it originally sort of came from ILM and it sort of spread over the whole region. So as much as ILM is still the sort of spiritual home, to be able to have another facility, maybe sort of in Dingwall into the Black Isle, and even into Inverness itself must be really useful. Something you would aspire to have, I imagine.
Yeah. We've found that the inquiries that we do get is mainly from the Black Isle and Inverness. So it makes sense to set up another premises there.
And again, you mentioned there the New Start Highland. This means you can take equipment, and people who just simply don't have the funds to be able to buy it, maybe they're going through a time of crisis, maybe they've found themselves homeless, or they're starting out again for whatever reason, a whole host of reasons that we've discussed on this show before. How can people go about saying, there's a cooker there that's in your showroom, but you've got a price tag on it? How does somebody be able to say, well, I need that, but I can't afford it. What's the process for somebody getting in touch with you for that?
Well, quite simple. It's 01349 884 774, and there's a switch call on it. So just pick whatever service you require, and we'll automatically deal with it.
Dancing in the Street, David Bowie and Mick Jagger there. We are joined by Kenny from ILM Highland and talking about what they do as their social enterprise. One of them that we were recently talking about is sort of making sure people stay home for longer, which is really important for people up here. So Kenny, how does ILM go about supporting when people want to stay at home longer and kind of just needs that extra support? How does the enterprise help with that?
Well, we deliver home safety and independence services that help people remain in their own homes for longer, improving well-being, reducing isolation, and easing pressure on the health and social care services. And some of that involves like just fitting low-level access showers, putting in modular ramps. That helps them to get in the house easy, you know. Mm-hmm. We also do let the handy person will go and put handrails up, safety rails, and change light bulbs, curtains, that kind of stuff.
So things we take for granted, isn't it? You know, that's all through life. But I need to change that light bulb. I'll go and do it, and then they'll reach a point in some of our lives where like suddenly we can't do these things anymore. And to think that could be the thing that prevents you from being able to stay in your own home, and then you're entering the care system, and that you must be, positively relieving the burden on the care system by keeping people in their home for longer.
Yeah, no, definitely, and we kind of work with the NHS as well. So if they've got what they call the OTs, they'll recommend stuff that we need to go in and tidy up, clear up, or whatever. That helps them to stay in the house.
And the people that you've got going and doing that, are these employees or do you have volunteers who support with that as well?
No, they're employees.
Ah, right, cool.
Yeah.
So it is a job that you can get with ILM to go and work, in people's houses, go and help them out.
Yep.
So as jobs go, when you're looking for something that's a good employment, getting looked after that way, but a really positive job as well, that you're supporting the community like that you can make somebody's life so much better with, in essence, quite simple wee touches, yeah?
Yeah.
And again, ILM Highland, the phone number will be coming back to us later on if that interests you at all, if they're ever looking for some extra people to go and work with them. One of the things that we were looking at with ILM was, we've spoken about the sort of the personal element, how, Shannon or I or anybody here listening could get in touch and say, well, I'm getting an appliance delivered, here's the old one, it's still got some life in it, or could you take it away, and that works. So there's the individual side. What about working with local businesses? Because it must be, you mentioned earlier on about SEPA licences and environmental agency. It's a bit of a minefield to try and get through for a lot of businesses, particularly smaller businesses, I would imagine. How does ILM Highland support these businesses in the Highlands to make sure they're compliant, or maybe helping out, or what sort of actions are you doing with local businesses?
Well, that's actually the only approved AATF, which stands for Approved Authorised Treatment Facility within the Highlands. So any business can get in touch with us, and we will go and we'll bring it to us, or we'll pick the equipment up for them. And again, it's all done recycled 100% safely. And
that's the safety thing as well, because I know there was an incident recently, obviously, that affected you, but these days the amount of devices that we've got have got batteries in them. And we're all quite bad for this, we'll just chuck it in the bin. We don't think about that consequence, that when that's getting reprocessed, that it could lead to a serious consequence. And that did happen to you up at ILM recently. Yeah, it was one of our haulers trailers that actually went on fire. It was a lithium battery that exploded. And they're so dangerous, it's unbelievable. But what we've actually got now is we've got cabinets, lithium battery cabinets, and we've put some in the Highland Council amenity sites, and if any battery explodes, it seals. Oh, right, okay. It's actually got an extinguisher in it. Because that's the thing, is just
really fun.
Yeah, I don't want to try it.
No, obviously no, but
because we saw the damage that was done, and it's probably not even that big a battery as well that's caused that damage. And really, was it for the listeners?
It was just one of the wee round pencil.
Really, one of the wee pencil batteries caused all that.
Wow,
that's phenomenal. And I think that we're all. I'll be honest, I'm not now and I'll explain what it is. You used to just toss batteries away.
Yeah.
Battery's dead, chuck it away. But
And it's like now we have to bring in sort of like your reusable shopping bags. Obviously, there's battery points at local supermarkets, shops, things like that. You go phone, keys, bags, batteries.
Recycled
But
batteries.
maybe this is sort of the time to be like, maybe we should just sort of collect that and then pop it and dispose it properly as well.
Well, again, having you come in and talk to us, Kenny, and explain these things, because again, I wouldn't have thought, oh, well, where do I take my batteries? And you're right, at the shops, they usually have a wee bit for you to drop your batteries in, but the lithium battery, and there's so many of these batteries around these days, again, I wouldn't have thought that pencil battery could have done that damage. As a wee side note, I was thinking more about, I'm always fearful of a child swallowing that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen some horror stories with that, and it's small, it's easy for them to do. We've got a dog now. You've got a dog. We talk about our dogs quite a lot. An animal like that could get hold of something like that. It's quite a worry. But it's good to know that these places we can, we should have maybe keep a tub somewhere in your house. When a battery's dead, put it in the battery tub. In the same way that you put your glass bottles to one side, because you're going to take them down to the local recycling or the local glass bank. And we should really do that with the batteries as well.
Yeah, every recycling centre has actually got storage for batteries, especially the lithium batteries. Every recycling centre in the Highlands.
How do you go about finding them? Because if people are dropping stuff off to you, do you have a process which is there a checklist for what you need to go through? So an item arrives, and do you have to go through a process and a checklist to say, right, let's check this? What does it look like?
So take a Dyson Hoover. It's got the lithium battery in it, but a lot of them you can't get them out. This is the problem, because if you can't get it out, it goes into the 40 yarders, and that could crack or whatever, and that's where the damage gets caused with the leakage, and it'll just spark and the fire will go up. But what we do is we try to separate as much as we can, put them in a separate dollars, stillages.
Okay.
And then we get the battery experts to come up and take them away.
Because you sort of mentioned how we need to be better about when people are building stuff, so the organisations who are making, such as Dyson Hoovers, other Hoovers are available.
Yeah.
But my Dyson's really good. They need to be better at when it reaches the end of its life, they need to be better about, here's how they sort of give you the instructions and say, right, ILM and other people, here's how you get our batteries out so you can do it safely. Does that really happen at the moment? Is there a network for that?
It doesn't happen at the moment, but the legislation is changing just within the next month.
All right.
So the manufacturers will be forced to let us get access into these batteries, or they'll be kept separate and they'll be charged for it.
Well, that's good, because I think that's one of the things that brands such as the one we've mentioned, they like their design, they like the idea of keeping you within their network. So if that one breaks, you have to go and buy another one. Certainly when I was researching my new vacuum cleaner recently, because the older one had reached the end of its life, and we did recycle it. I was getting daggers there. There was ones where you can get removable batteries. My lawnmower, grass cutter for old folk,
Wow.
is an electric one, so it's got removable batteries. So at least I know that when that's finished, the batteries can go separately to the correct place, and the grass cutter goes elsewhere. But that's good to know that the legislation's changing, and it's good to know that you've got people like yourselves who will be supporting businesses and people in us in the community come and tell us that these changes are happening to keep us up to date. Because I wouldn't think to check that.
No, the quality of the wee industry, it's changing all the time. It's the baby of the waste industry, and the legislation every year there's something new. And then obviously with the highlight with the batteries and the vapes.
Of course, yeah.
So they're changing it so that we can recycle this properly.
And safely as well. Yeah, that's the key thing. So I suppose that the one takeaway for me is, when you have got something that's reached the end of its life, it's far too easy just to toss it. But go down to the recycling centres across the Highlands, get onto the Highland Council website and find your local one if you don't already know, get the opening times for it. And when you go there, you get met at the gate. I don't know, because have you got the Dingwall one?
I've got the Dingwall one.
You've got the Dingwall one. I've got the Inverness one, and they stop you, and you think it's a bit of a faff, and you think, oh God, I know what I'm doing. But no, what they're saying is, what have you got? Because see that, you would think that just goes in general waste, but you need to go and put that over in that skip over there. And you think, well, why? What are you going to do with it? And they explain, well, it's got that in it. We can extract that. Like it was an old shelving unit.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, surely there's no value in that. And they're like, it's not about value, it's about, put it in the right place so that you're not affecting other things.
Yeah.
So when you go to the recycling centre, tell the person exactly what you've got. You won't get into trouble. They'll tell you where to go and put it on the right bin, and then, such as yourself, ILM Highland can come and collect the things and get rid of it for us.
Yeah. So what we've also got in Inverness and Nairn, working Thursday, is reuse containers. So if you've got a small appliance that you know is working, you can put it in a separate container.
All right.
So we can come along and we'll take it back, pat test it, and then put it in the shop.
Oh yeah. So if it's not so much that it's broken, it's just you don't have a use for it
Unwanted,
anymore.
yeah.
And we've probably got items like that are sitting in a cupboard or in the garage or in the shed.
Everyone's got like their backup slow cooker or something like that, you know.
Backup slow
I
cooker.
used to have two.
What a world I'm living in if
I
you've got a
know.
backup slow cooker.
I know. It's great.
We probably only scratched the surface, so I would love it if we could get ILM back to come and see us, or we could come and visit you, I suppose, and see the site. But let us know whenever you've got any new things happening or new initiatives, or if you just want to remind everybody about getting rid of their electronic goods or their waste sensibly. Or if there's stuff that they can put to a better use if they're not using it anymore, get in touch. So what's the contact details for yourselves at ILM?
So it's, as I said earlier, it's 01349 884774, or you can visit our website. It's www.ilmhighland.co.uk.
Smashing. We will put. In fact, this is actually ILM's second visit.
I know.
So we were having a wee check. You're still on our website. You can still go onto the hhr.scot website and you can see those contact details. I'll maybe bump it up a wee bit so we'll get a wee refresh on it.
Yeah.
You know. But Kenny, thank you so much for coming in to speak to us today.
No, thanks for having me.
We've learned some stuff. I'm still horrified by a small battery causing that damage, but really, folks, if I know I'm bad for it, and we've all been bad for it in the past. It's time to change.
Do the research.
Yeah,
do the research.
Do things better now because we need to change. Kenny,
It's all about education.
yeah, you're right,
It is,
and it's education, not telling off and not just saying for the sake of explaining it, and doing it like this is the right way to do it, definitely. We just had Kenny from ILM Highland in with us, telling us all to reduce, reuse, recycle. It's really interesting stuff there. Stuff I didn't know.
It is, yeah. I wasn't aware of how small a battery made such a big incident.
That's phenomenal, isn't
yeah.
it?
Like I knew it was bad. Like I was chatting to the guy ages ago that runs Northern Recycling.
I don't know
Northern
personally,
Recycling,
but
but like the guy, and he was saying like the biggest thing now is batteries, and people not disposing them properly. And
yeah, and I mean I'm guilty of it. You just chuck a battery in the bin, which I think no, all batteries are bad.
Yeah.
because you think, oh, just chuck it in, it doesn't matter. But these,
it really does.
These days. So I think that's what we need to do now. Is we need to have a tub in your kitchen or your hallway, or
wee
whatever,
tub, yeah.
and that's where you put your batteries. And just keep them, and every now and again empty it into the correct place when you're going down to the recycling centre.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call it the tip, and that's a very old-fashioned
it's the
term,
old-fashioned
right?
thing.
Because back in the olden days, you went to the tip and everything just got tossed. There was no separation, no whatsoever. It was just everything got turned. In fact, I remember when I was younger, going to the one in Livingston where I grew up, and it was the same. You threw your stuff over. You went through this sort of big. It was like a warehouse, okay, with roller shutters that lorries could reverse into.
Okay.
And they just said, right, you go through there and you can throw your stuff from your car into it. But it was the same place where the bin lorries came and just emptied. So like you were
Really?
walking in the round where all the bin lorries were reversing and stuff
my
and tipping
God.
stuff in, and the big
Wow, health and safety's changed quite a lot.
absolutely would not be allowed today.
Did you know you have to pay to use the recycling centres in England?
Do you? No. Wow, I don't want to get down a political route, but
Yeah.
sheesh. I know that my dad gets quite upset because he lives in West Lothian and you have to book a slot to go to the recycling centre.
Nah.
But
I kind of get why.
But hear me out. If you've been stuck in the queue at the Inverness Recycling Centre, and sometimes you can wait up to an hour to get into it,
Yeah.
and that queue obviously it backs up, it causes trouble for all the local businesses and stuff. So maybe a booking system wouldn't be so bad. But either way, get yourself along. Don't fly tip people. Get
Yeah.
ILM Highland to come and take your old goods.
Yeah, for free.
For free, because it is a joke.
Free.
I think I got quoted £60 once to take an old washing machine away
No way.
by those people who do the TikToks
The
in their
amount
purple
of
suits.
people on like your local chat boards on
Oh,
Facebook
yep.
and stuff.
Yep.
The amount of people that say just book ILM for
Yeah.
a pickup.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely.
They'll do it for you for free.
And you're helping out the community.
Exactly.
Do some good. Did we all enjoy summer on Thursday? Because that's it done.
Yeah,
Surely that is
that is
summer
it.
is done.
That's it, guys.
And it was a big week for Shannon
Yeah, it was.
It was.
actually.
It was a big week for Shannon because
Was
well,
it?
well, this is what's coming her way
They say I might as well face the truth.
because she's getting on a bit now.
It's too long in the
I love this show.
She's, you know, what can we say? She's
While
no
I'm
longer.
crying.
There's no way she can be calling herself in her mid-20s anymore.
Oh,
She is into-
Why did you ruin it?
She is into her late 20s after celebrating her 28th birthday this week.
And last night.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I am shocked that you are here.
Upright. Were you a bit worried by it hit like 11:30 and you're just like,
Well, I think
Shannon's not here?
You were a wee bit late coming in. Yeah, I'll
I'll
give
be
you that.
honest. Traffic.
It's traffic.
Traffic
is it?
and organising and getting meal deals and
Well,
the
of
whole
course,
thing.
because the gathering's on today, so we're grateful that you've chosen to come and spend time with us rather
Yeah.
than that.
You know.
Yeah, the messages I got last night. I will warn you, new message, B-Day night out, new message tonight. I don't know how much had been consumed by then.
One limoncello.
Well, yes, and then I got at 20:48. Haha, I had a limoncello and felt it.
Yep.
So,
I was one of those like one drink drunk situations, and it just continued, but on a good, safe level of I knew everything that was happening.
oh, see, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
the best kind of night out.
Went to a little live gig at Tooth. It
Oh,
was good.
Cool
We had
beans.
like a little live session going on, so we watched that for a bit, and then we did Perk because who doesn't do a Perk by night?
Perk's interesting
Perk
at
by
night.
night.
I've not done Perk by night. I've only had their daytime coffee offerings, or maybe the odd donut. Mm-hmm. I love their donuts at Perk, but they're so sweet and so rich that I struggle to eat them.
Yeah.
I don't like overly sweet things. So yes,
Yeah.
we do. But, Perk and other
Yeah.
coffee donut places are
Exactly,
available.
yeah. But
yeah.
not like Perk.
No, Inverness is a good night out, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
underrated.
think when you
We've got
hit the
loads
right
of-
spot.
Yeah, loads of good live music. And, well, I'll tell you more because I'm actually ditching you. I'm actually cheating on you tonight because I'm going out with other people from Hospital Radio that aren't you.
What?
Awkward.
Wow, that's fine.
I'll tell you about that
That's
later on.
fine.
In the
Whatever.
meantime, this
Is it Ali? Because Ali's not available
it's
for me
not
right
Ali.
now.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
Ali. No, it's. I'll tell you. I'll tell you who it is later on. But me and
alright.
some other people from Hospital Radio are going out on the town tonight, and we didn't. You didn't get invited. Oh, this is going to make the next 2 hours awkward. Smash Mouth and Walking on the Sun here on Highland Hospital Radio as part of Guess the Year. This is when we get the history book out and we literally just put it on its spine and let it open up, and it lands on a year. The year that it's landed on. This song was in the UK charts.
I forget this song. Is it?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's one of these. I really like it. It's just.
I think when you think Smash Mouth, you obviously think like, All Star.
Oh, hey now, you're an all-star. Of course, yeah, that was them.
Get your game on.
Was that not
Hey.
used in a Shrek movie?
It
Potentially.
was. Their Twitter bio used to be, we are more than just we played that song from Shrek. Back in the day.
Now, if you want to, you can head over to Facebook and Instagram, where I've just pressed the button. I definitely didn't forget to post the clues for Guess the Year, and you can drop us your guesses. Why don't you drop us an email, studio@hr.scot, or on WhatsApp, it's 01463 704 500. Let us know what you think our mystery year is. Shannon, we've mixed it up a wee bit this week.
We have. I'm very excited. And I actually got the year from all of this information.
Yeah, we've done some in music and radio clues. Given that we're a radio show and we are both radio geeks,
Yeah.
I've given you some music and radio clues.
I
So
much
let's
appreciate
go
that.
for it. Let's do
Thank
it.
you. In the world of music and radio of this year, the number one single in the UK this week in chart history. Oh, sounds like a show.
There's a show in that.
Was Eternal featuring, is it BB Winans?
I think it's BB Winans.
Winans,
I
yeah.
want to be the only one.
With the only one, yeah.
That one.
There was also a number one from Hanson with Mbop.
Bop.
Yep. No Doubt, Don't Speak.
Don't Speak.
Aqua had Barbie Girl at the top spot, and we nearly had Teletubbies as the Christmas number one with Teletubbies Say Uh-oh. But we were saved by the Spice Girls and Too Much.
Imagine being saved by the Spice Girl. That was.
Thank you, Spice Girls.
Thank you, the Spice Girls.
I mean, it would have been cool to, because Mr. Blobby got Christmas number one.
Yes, indeed.
Teletubbies, I feel like would have been also a good Christmas number one.
I'll live with it.
Yeah. Good for you. Chris Evans was sacked from BBC Radio 1 Breakfast Show, with Mark and Lard replacing him for what would be less than a successful run, which would only last 7 months before Zoe Ball and Kevin Greening takes over. The same day they start their tenure as breakfast show host. Chris Evans begins a rival show on Virgin Radio. Pick of the Pops returns to the airwaves on Radio 2, 5 years after the show had ended on Radio 1, Alan Fluff Freeman returned as host. A certain Chris Moyles broadcast on Radio 1 for the first time, taking the early breakfast slot. I can't imagine Chris Moyles on the early breakfast slot.
I can't imagine. I don't know how any radio presenter in the world does the early breakfast slot. You obviously love radio and you're really trying to break through if you are happy to do a 2 a.m. alarm call to go and start a radio show at 4 in the morning.
I mean, good for them.
You.
Good for them. E17 singer Brian Harvey is dismissed from the band after publicly commenting that the drug ecstasy is safe, and it's definitely
I think
not.
we should say as hospital radio, no, it's not, kids.
Yeah, it's really not. A new company called P Squared is formed this year. We have a P Squared, don't we? The company would create their own radio automation software, allowing radio stations to run a fully digital service. Their flagship Myriad system would grow through various versions, with the company rebranded as Broadcast Radio later.
Our friends at Broadcast
And
Radio.
without the wonderful people at Broadcast Radio, you wouldn't be listening to HHR today.
They are the people who make the software, and basically anything that works on this station is thanks
It's
to
for them.
And usually their email address is saved as a number one priority on my email server.
You just press 2 and it just automatically.
I get straight through to the team down, and we may have bribed them before with Iron Brew, but that we were quite.
That was one time. That was like 4 years ago.
We met up with the team who are behind Broadcast Radio at the Hospital Broadcasting Awards one year, where Shannon and I won some awards, but we don't like to make a big deal about
No,
it.
not at
Had a
all.
few drinky poos, and we thought
that was when the clocks were going back as well. Do you remember
oh,
that?
we had no time at all. But we found out that the head of Broadcast Radio likes Iron Brew, so we'd send supplies down whenever we need a favour.
We bought some 1901 for him, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We sent the good stuff. In the world of TV, well, a new version of Wheel of Fortune would start in this year. Did you ever watch Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune.
Mickey Campbell hosted it originally in the UK. Do you know, like, you would spin
Yeah.
them, and land on something.
And then you have to
and
guess the letters.
Yeah, so you have
and
to
stuff.
pick a letter,
Yeah.
but they never used like the NATO phonetic alphabet. It was like S for sugar, F for Freddy, T for teabag. So a new version
G
of
for gnome. My favourite thing.
A new series of the UK version of Wheel of Fortune begins on ITV with new host Bradley Walsh.
Can't go wrong with Bradders.
Sticking with game shows, the Family Channel would be rebranded in this year as Challenge TV, a whole channel dedicated to showing repeats of classic UK game shows.
Love a bit of challenge.
I do like a bit of Challenge TV. John Nettles appears for the first time as Detective Chief Inspector Tom Barnaby in the most murder-ridden village on the planet, surely, in Midsummer Murders.
There used to be a joke. So, like, when a murder is going to be happening, they usually do, like, a fox scream in the background. So, like, when I used to go to Southend for, like, family holidays and stuff like that, they had loads of foxes. You shriek and be like, oh, there's been a murder.
How is there still anybody left in that village to be murdered?
I know.
The preschool children's programme Playdays, which was originally called Playbus, shows its final new episode. In the same month, the world is introduced, as already mentioned, through the world of music, are introduced to the world of Teletubbies. Also, the Spice Girls launch the UK's 5th terrestrial television channel, imaginatively named Channel 5.
Yeah.
I remember the joke at the time was barely anybody could get Channel 5 because you had to get a brand new super duper aerial to get it, and it was
really?
It was like the joke of the day was, you still can't get, like, you see a massive satellite dish or something, like, still can't get Channel 5
I
on it, though.
vaguely remember getting a satellite installed.
God, check you out, eh?
I know.
Can you hide the money?
Yeah.
Who
Wasn't
wants?
big.
Would you like to have a look at the world of sport for us, Shannon?
Yes, please. I'd very much appreciate it. The British Grand Prix is held at Silverstone and is won by Jacques Villeneuve.
That's not bad. I like throwing Shannon under the bus with the pronunciation.
You really do.
Jacques Villeneuve.
Okay, that was close. In the Williams Renault, in what would be the same year, the French Canadian would lift the driver's title. And after a period of dormancy, the World Stone Skimming Championships was resurrected as a spiritual home in the Isle of Easdale on the Inner Hebrides. So Donald Melville, thank you, who spearheaded the revival, acted as the ceremonial tossmaster.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
The word Toastmaster a
Not
problem
at all.
for you at all?
Not at all.
All good with that?
I follow a skimming championship guy on Instagram.
Do you?
Yeah, he just kind of has like a drone and he skims and it is great. It's so satisfying.
See, when you see people who are good at stone skimming, it's
Yeah.
quite impressive.
I thought I was good. But then you see that and you're like, oh my God, they can just skim just over a loch.
Can I give you a historical story from the olden days?
Okay.
Right, my papa went missing once.
Okay.
He was a bit older in years.
Yeah.
Granny Nelson was really nervous, obviously, really worried.
Yeah.
So we all sort of got sent in different directions. It's sort of pre-mobile phone days and stuff.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
didn't know where Papa had gone. So we're all sent around to the four corners of Livingston to try and find him.
Mm-hmm.
When hours later, he turned up back at the house.
Yeah.
As if nothing, no
happened,
issue whatsoever. With a trophy in his hand. My gran went crazy at him. Yeah, he won the local stone skimming tournament. He was out for a walk, right?
I love
He was out for a walk, observed that the stone skimming tournament was going on, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to join in?" He's like, "Oh, I'll join in," and he won it, and he came on with a trophy. Anyway, so Papa
That's
Nelson,
amazing.
legend. At the movies, the top 5 highest-grossing movies at the UK box office in this year, according to saltypopcorn.co.uk. Number 5, Batman and Robin. I picked that specifically for Rory, who loves a bit of Batman and Robin, and he has guessed the year correctly, I believe, from that. That's grossed 14.7 million at the UK box office. Your number 4 movie was 101 Dalmatians, the Glenn Close version, I think it was. Is it Glenn Close?
Who is your favourite Dalmatian?
Number 74. That was 21.2 million. Number 3, Men in Black. 24.6 million. Then number 2, it's The Lost World, Jurassic Park, 30.5 million. But blasting away, I think this is still, like, if not first, then second best-selling UK-produced movie of all time is The Full Monty.
Oh my god.
Grossing £48 million at the UK box office. I'd like to give an honourable mention to Bean, the ultimate disaster movie. It was number 7 with 13.5 million. But dishonourable mention to this year's James Bond film.
Is this Pierce Brosnan?
I think it is Pierce Brosnan. Tomorrow Never Dies. There's a groan from behind me.
Yeah.
They
tried.
Only number 12 in the box office, only grossed 11.1 million. I think this is one of the ones that almost killed the franchise. Was that Pierce Brosnan's last James Bond?
I think it wasn't it first and last.
Second last. Die Another Day was last. Thanks, Rory. Rory, the movie buff behind us here.
We've got our own Ali Plum.
He just shouts out movie facts. It's brilliant. So that was not a good turnout for the Eon franchise. In the news this year, Shannon?
So, whether you like it or not, Tony Blair becomes Prime Minister in a landslide election win for the Labour Party. Construction begins on the Millennium Dome. And finally, the whole country and most of the world is rocked by the news of the death of Diana, Princess of Wales, along with her partner, is it Dodi Fayed?
Dodi Fayed.
Fayed in the car crash in Paris. And I think everyone who was born in 1998 is either born Diana or has a middle name of Diana. Like, that name just skyrocketed.
That should give the year away then, Shannon.
Sorry.
How long have we been doing this?
About a year and a half.
Cool.
Do you know what? That's probably like the first time we've done it though.
Well, I'm saying
that's not a bad run.
I say nothing else.
But can you guess the year?
Gee, I remember that. So that moment of the accident in Paris. My dad woke me up because it was so groundbreaking. And what was like, you need to have a look at this.
Yeah.
And you watched it, and I think it was Martin Lewis on the BBC News.
Probably would
He
have
was
been,
the one who announced it,
Yeah.
and you knew something was up because the tie got changed. The black tie comes out, and you're like, oh, that's not
Everything
good.
just stops,
That's
doesn't it?
Yeah. Very, very strange, very bizarre time. So therefore, we are going to go to our next track. Now, this song heavily samples a song by Dream Academy called "Life in a Northern Town." Away on my mind. Great song. I once played that actually as a request for somebody from the Salvation Army because it's the only song I can think of that references the Salvation Army. There you go. If you can help me out with that, by the way, studio@hhr.scot. Other songs that reference the Salvation Army. This was the debut single by English DJ and production trio Dario G. The song would be held off the top spot by Elton John's re-release of Candle in the Wind from this year.
Really?
As a result, that was his tribute to Diana, Princess of
It
Wales.
was?
It's Dario G and Sunshine here on Highland Hospital Radio. Quick pop quiz. What was the second song that Dario G released? It was the following year, which may or may not be mentioned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was released in the same year you were born,
Yeah.
1998.
Yeah.
And it was used extensively at that year's World Cup in France. The last time that Scotland were at a World Cup finals, it was.
Was it really?
Yeah. Let's not discuss that. It's a say again for us all. It was Carnival de Paris. You know. Da 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 da.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
Vindaloo.
Da, da, da. Get out. Go back to your holidays in Southend, Marvel. Anyway, did you figure out what the year was? It was Well done to you. If you said 1997, and to be honest, all the correct answers that we did get pinging us all came in before you said.
Just to confirm.
Yeah.
I was just helping everyone out. It was a tricky one.
Was that a tricky one?
Well, I think because we knew it.
Yeah.
It wasn't tricky for us.
You know what? It's easy when you know the answer.
It is easy when you know the answer.
I'll be helping out the community tonight when I go out and help fund.
You need to tell me
help
more
fund
things.
the local pub trade.
Yes.
So tonight, we are young.
Oh, okay. I went straight for Queen.
You went for Queen, yeah.
You went for fun.
Tonight it is the Archie quiz. So Archie Foundation in the Highlands, who raise lots of money to help support children in the Highland Children's Unit with equipment and supplies and all the wee things that you don't think of. They can also help with grants for people if they're sort of caught short and have to come to the Children's Unit urgently. They can help you out with that. They are having a fundraising quiz tonight at the British Legion here in Inverness. And, well...
I was going to say, if it's a quiz, it's definitely Terry.
So I am going out tonight. I'm cheating on you.
Yeah.
I'm going out with Terry. I'm going out with Ian. And this is the one that will really upset you. I'm going out with Karen as well.
No!
So
Tom!
the quiz team are going out to be quizzed, right? So
if you don't come back winning, I'm going to laugh at all of you.
So yes, that's what I'm doing tonight. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's all
I'm
cool.
doing other things without you tonight.
Oh, you're washing your
either,
hair.
So
You wash your hair or something, yeah?
I did that this morning.
But
But I'll find something to do and I'll just go, ha.
So yeah,
That's what I'm
we're
doing.
going for a wee drinky poo first. We're going to have some dinner and then we're going to go to the quiz at the British Legion. Looking forward to British Legion pub prices.
Yes.
Should be exciting.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly, yes.
Yes, please.
But that's on tonight. The gathering's on just now. Lots of good stuff happening in Inverness. Busy with tourists as well, which is great. I'm glad they're here spending money.
Exactly.
Oh, it's busy.
It is busy.
I went for a
went
coffee
Yeah.
before I started my shift this week.
Okay.
And there was some people in front of me who were tourists.
Yeah.
Great, welcome. You're here to.
Yeah.
And I was going to the milk bar.
We love a milk bar.
Other coffee places are
Love a
available,
milk bar. Yeah,
but the
but-
milk bar's awesome.
Banging.
And they were in front of me. I was like, oh no, and if they go in first, they're going to take their time. And you're like, I want my coffee so I can go and drive my train. And
You can drive a train without coffee, though. No? Is that a requirement?
I think it's a requirement, yes. Funnily enough, a lot of people who I started working with, or people who I train up, I remember years ago and I was like, I'm away from a coffee. Do you drink coffee? No, I don't. I don't drink coffee, Tom. No. I was like, all right, no problem. You will by the end. And yes, they all drink coffee.
Bless them.
So I was away doing that. But yeah, they went in and they were having, oh, will we have a cake? We'll have this. Oh, there's ice cream. Will we have what do you want? And they saw me in my work gear and went, oh, do you want to go first? I went, oh, do you mind? Oh, thank goodness for that.
See, I even if I was like running late and someone was like, "Oh, do you want to go for it?" I'd be like, "No, it's okay.
Oh,
You
no,
take
I
your
was-
time.
I
It's
was-
absolutely fine."
I was jumping
No,
that queue.
no.
I was having it.
I couldn't do it.
Meanwhile, Rory, who's here with us, learning how the system works. I'm trying to teach him, which I'm looking. We're going to have a midweek session on Teams that we're going to have
Nice.
how to use the system for all the sort of relatively new presenters and some of the old ones as well.
Nice.
So, Rory, you were doing your last exam this week. How's the exams gone? It was psychology this week. You're all done now. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think
Oh, good.
That's good. I'm glad.
We love confidence.
yeah, I've done the best I could, so I'm very happy with
Oh, I love that. That's really good. Yeah. So is it same like so when I finished my exams, the day of my prom was also my last exam.
it. Oh, yeah.
What?
So is it like a disco? You have like a disco after like exams
I
and
do
stuff
take
like that,
issue
right?
with this. I hate the whole prom thing because it's very Americanized.
We have a Christmas dance every year.
I like a Christmas
It's a bit
dance.
different, but yeah.
Cheeky Kaylee.
It is a Kaylee, yes, indeed,
Yeah.
because you get the social dance. PE, we've talked about this before, but in Scotland,
Yeah.
right?
You
Physical
guys dance for a month.
Physical
Yeah.
education, PE gets cancelled
Yeah.
for the month leading up to Christmas, and we switch to Kaylee
It's
dancing, don't
awful. No one likes it.
we? Jess is nodding in the background
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Pressure to dance with like
A guy.
a guy.
Yeah.
Oh my OMG.
But boys smell.
No
in
offense,
this day and age, I'm sure you can dance with whoever you want to.
Exactly.
You can
No, you
leave your
can't.
cares
They
behind.
don't let you.
They don't like you now.
Really?
They
Yeah.
don't let you.
That seems
force you to
very.
dance.
It's very
Backwards.
yeah, I would say come on, schools, get with it. In this day and age,
Yeah.
if Jess wants to dance with another Jess, if Rory wants to dance with another Rory, or whatever you want, just dance with whoever you want
Just
to.
have a laugh.
You can dance if you want to. you can leave your world behind because your friends don't dance. Guess what's coming up next, folks? We give up on physical education, sports, and everything, and we turn into ceilidh dancing, and then you have your social dance, you have your Christmas dance at the end. But are you is there a celebration for finishing your exams, or I suppose you've still got next year's exams to go, so it's a bit weird. You're sort of like, well, yeah, I've done for this year, but we've still got next year to worry about. Well, maybe not worry about. Sorry.
I was at the cinema with my friends yesterday. That was kind of
sick. Cool. What was on at the cinema?
The new horror film Backrooms.
Ooh.
It was incredible. I loved it.
Yeah?
They didn't know it was a horror film when it started, so when the horror trail started playing,
Yeah.
it really
Like, hang on a second.
That would really trigger. I don't like the cinema that much. I don't like dark
scary
and closed
films.
spaces, and I don't like scary films. I'm a wimp.
Yeah.
So if I went to a film and didn't know it was a scary film, and then scary stuff happens, I would not be pleased.
Yeah.
I genuinely can't do
They
that.
really enjoyed it though. Which
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There you go. Everyone's a winner.
What's your review for Backrooms then?
5 out of 5.
Nice.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
5 out of 5.
I know. Really scary, really well shot, well acted. Great actors in it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
There you
happy
go.
with it.
There you go, folks. Get yourself along to View, or better still, Eden Court Cinema.
Oh, yeah.
If it's showing it, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Eden Court's lovely, but, you know.
Well, they've got their 50-year programme happening just now, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll need to check that out. Was it 73p for the cinema, I think you can pay?
Something like that, isn't it? It's nuts.
Right, we're going to, because I've got the song in my head now.
We get a bit of Style Council one.
No, we're skipping that.
Oh, it's Men Without Hats.
We're
Okay,
going to
fair.
go men with the hats. We've got the safety dance now. The Hasties have arrived. It's okay, everybody. They're here.
Yeah.
Chaos.
We're saved.
Chaos commences soon.
Yes.
Danny's Disco Show on Highland Hospital Radio brings the glitter and groove back to life every single week. From funky 70s floor fillers to 80s, 90s and noughties dance anthems, it's the very best in retro disco feel-good. Turn it up, feel the vibe and relive the classics. Danny's Disco Show on Highland Hospital Radio. Listen live or catch up at hhr.scots.
Danny's
Disco. Go.
You can choose your listening by using our catch-up service. Visit hr.scot/catch-up for the full listing.
We just heard from Terry Henderson there. I think there may have been some interference came through. Apologies. You might have heard some repetition of the letter D at some stage. Apologies. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to the computer system there. Something
it broke.
Something really peculiar happened there. We just heard from Terry, and we're going to hear from Terry in a moment's time. So Jess, who does Hits Different, she's actually just nipped out to go down to the Highlands table. She's getting us our coffee, so we're ready for the Highland Coffee Corner, NHS Highland Coffee Corner.
We're due to do that, aren't we?
Which I definitely did not forget about, even though I seem to every week. Stall.
Are you good?
I'm good. So Jess has got a friend with her in today, Charlie, and unfortunately Charlie's dad is in the hospital just now. So Charlie's down, just passing the time with us and just chilling out.
And she's like, "Why? Why
so
am I here?"
her dad's just been taken up to the 6th floor, up into the number 6 wards. Here, and Jess went, I heard the voice in the lift. I think it might have been Shannon.
It would have been.
And Rory, who's only recently joined us, is going, what? We did the lift voices. Mm-hmm. So the new lifts here at Raigmore.
Proudest thing I've ever done.
Oh, it's up there.
I'm now a lift.
It's up there. It's up
there.
It's up
there. I see
so
it.
we had this script. And we had to read like easy ones like 1st floor, 2nd floor, doors opening, doors
Lift going
closed.
down.
We had to do all that, right? And there was a few extra ones like, I'm sure there was one about
There's
a helicopter landing or something. There was definitely something weird like that, and they're like, fire, please leave.
Yeah, there's emergency ones and stuff like that, isn't there?
Yes, indeed there is.
Yeah.
But what we were, so in an element of disbelief, I think, that we did this. I managed to find. I've lost them now. Of course,
it's on the wall. There you go.
I managed to find Terry Henderson's recordings.
Who doesn't like Terry Henderson?
Oh, I love Terry Henderson, by the way, and I'm going out for a meal and drinks with him tonight.
Exactly.
Because we're best buds. We're like BFFs.
BFFs.
We might not be after I play this.
Leaved.
Power failure. please leave when the lift doors open?
So if you're in the lifts at Rigmore,
If that happens, I feel like I'm in safe hands.
you'd be so chilled, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Doors closing.
Yeah.
Doors opening.
Yep, they do them both.
Ground floor.
Here it is.
Lower ground floor. Blimey, I didn't know there was a lower ground floor.
And again, it's such a shame that the lift people didn't keep that in.
They should have kept it in.
They should have kept that in.
Should we clip it and then go back to the lift people being like, could you just update this
Would
one?
you mind changing this?
Opening. Ground floor. Lower ground floor. Blimey, I didn't know there was a lower ground floor.
So if you are ever here at Regmore and you're going up to the wards and you go into the main block of 4 lifts, it's you get. I don't know. I think they changed them around because I thought I was one of the voices for a while.
And then you weren't.
And then I got taken out. So go and check that out for us. One thing I do know is if you are going to the operating theatres here at Regmore, so I think to do that you have to come down a separate lift. Then you go down the corridor a bit and go up in a different lift.
Do you?
I think.
Okay. I believe I haven't been down that way. So.
It's a child. It's one of the kids from a regular patient at the Highland Children's Unit. They chose him to go and do the lift voice there. So if there's kids going from the Highland Children's Unit into the operating theatre, it's a kid's voice that tells them it's the first floor doors opening, which is a really nice touch.
Hopefully it's not as scary for them.
That's the idea behind it. I think the corridor that leads into the operating theatre is it's all colourful.
Yeah.
Because, it doesn't matter what age you are.
Yeah, but if you heard Terry Henderson being like, blimey, I didn't even know there was a lower ground floor.
Goodness.
What is on the lower ground floor?
Ooh.
Dum dum.
Don't. I'm going to pitch Rory a horror movie. Never go into the lower ground floor. Floor. Disco. Shannon.
Tom.
Was it time 20 minutes ago?
For Beat Detective.
We're having so much fun today that we
guys.
kind of sort of forgot to do Beat Detective. The good thing is, it's on now, so you can head over to Facebook and Instagram and you can see the Beat Detective. We're going to read it out for you just now, and you can try and guess what is the song which we're playing out with in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you better get your answers in
I'll be
quickly.
honest, I'm pretty confused.
Okay, your artist. It's a one-word artist today.
Yeah.
This simple small building is propped up next to one of the Highland capital's secondary schools. This simple building is propped up next to one of the Highland capital's secondary schools.
Propped up as in like it's being held up by it.
No, but it's next to it.
Okay.
Maybe propped up. Okay. Simple small building next to
I don't know.
one of the Highland capital secondary schools. That's your artist. The song, 2-word song, nice and easy. Anytime, any place.
Right.
That's
Okay.
it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Answers on a postcard to studio@hhr.scot. Actually, if you want to send a postcard, it's Highland Hospital Radio, Zone 5, Regmore Hospital, Old Perth Road, IV2 3UG. They probably won't get here in time, but that's cool.
It'd be sort of 2 to 3 working days at least.
Yes, indeed. Now, that is your Beat Detective. I'm going to now smoothly segue because I've got a cup of coffee in front of me here.
Oh, okay.
We need to drop into the NHS Highland Coffee Corner now. We
Yes,
are
we
so all over the
do.
shop. Shannon, let me tell you. Today is World Multiple Sclerosis Day. Multiple sclerosis, better known as MS, is a condition that affects the brain and or spinal cord. It can cause symptoms like problems with visions, arm or leg movement, sensation or balance. It's a lifelong condition that can sometimes cause serious disability. In many cases, it's possible to treat symptoms. Average life expectancy is slightly reduced for people with MS. The MS Society estimates that there are more than 130,000 people diagnosed with MS in the UK. It's often diagnosed in people in their 20s and 30s, although it can develop at any age, and it's about 2 to 3 times more common in women than men. Now, your symptoms of multiple sclerosis can cause a wide range of symptoms. It can affect many parts of the body. It affects everyone differently. The symptoms are unpredictable. Some people's symptoms develop and worsen over time, where for others they come and go. Periods when symptoms get worse are known as relapses. Periods when symptoms improve or disappear are known as remissions. Some of the most common symptoms include muscle spasms, stiffness and weakness, vision problems, abnormal sensations, mobility problems, pain, bladder problems, bowel problems, sexual problems, speech and swallowing difficulties, fatigue, mental health issues, and problems with thinking, learning and planning. Speak to your GP if you think you have symptoms of MS. The symptoms can be similar to several other conditions, so they're not necessarily caused by MS. If anything on that list is bothering you just now, just speak to your GP.
And it's okay to ask.
We're always coming back to that. Go and ask, go and speak to your GP about it. Get your mind at ease. Don't worry about it, because it might be nothing. It might be something else completely different. Go and get it checked out. And again, with MS, it's a condition that there's lots of research getting done on it. There's a lot of progress getting made on it. Yes, there's no cure for it, but there's lots of ways that in the medical world these days can sort of keep everything sort of at bay for the time being.
Exactly.
For more information, head over to your friend and mine, nhsinform.scot, and search for MS. If you or someone you know is living with MS and is looking for support and further information, you can visit the MS Society website. The MS Society is a charity who fund research, share the latest information and campaign for everyone's right. Their website is the mssociety.org.uk.
That was Forget You CeeLo Green there on the Saturday drop-in. We're going to be talking birthdays just now because it was my birthday this week. It was Henry's birthday this week as well.
Yeah, happy birthday, Henry. 10, the big 1-0.
Double digits.
Double digits.
Double digits.
Let me tell you what we did for that. We booked out the games room at Innoflate. So they have a games room now.
No
so
way.
They've got like 6 PS5s and 6 Xbox, whatever the current Xbox
so that's
is.
like every 10-year-old's dream.
Well,
It's
how
just to play
many
with-
10 friends all just played on that, and it was great.
Yeah.
There was, sandwiches, there was burgers and hot dogs, there was juice.
brill.
They got fizzy juice. I did not know they got fizzy juice. Oh my goodness.
You're just sitting there just like, why were they allowed fizzy juice?
I did not approve that message. And thank you very much to Innoflate. The staff there are wonderful.
Brill.
And I'd recommend if you've got some young kids who are looking for something a little bit different.
Do they do like adult nights?
I don't know if they do. I mean, at the end of the day, if you just book it, then
I remember there was a soft play place back home that used to do like adult nights. So you used to play on like the kids soft play, and there was like drinks and
there
stuff
was
like that.
so many
It was
places
so funny.
where I was like, this would be really good. Like during the night, you could make some money out of this. There was actually, we had a soft play at our bit that did a really good afternoon tea.
Ooh.
And you were like, is it okay if I go to a soft play without a child? If I James
is like
is
proper belly laughing.
James is ending himself next door at this. Is it okay? Asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
Oh,
it's
that
not
one
me.
is,
I'm just asking for a friend.
Hypothetically,
Is it okay
if this
if
situation
my
happens-
friend goes to a children's soft play, right, and says, "Can I come in? I don't have a child with me. Can I come in just so I can have a good afternoon tea?" Answers on a postcard to studio@hhr.scot. There's today's poll. Is it okay if Tom's friend turns up at a soft play because he really likes the food there? It's a party in here today. It's absolutely
Proper
crazy.
is.
How are we supposed to be an award-winning
I don't know how it happened.
What, the awards? No, neither do I, to be honest. It must have been a really slow week in the judges' day. Right, we've got 2 minutes left until the end of the show. So let's just all calm down. Let me remind you that coming up next at 2 o'clock, if you're listening live, it is time for the Hasties, the bringers of chaos, the anarchy of Saturday afternoons here on Highland Hospital Radio with Jimmy's Jangles, and they have got, it's their movie themes part 2. And they've not got anything from Hot Shots. A massive oversight by James there, if you don't mind me saying. It's a great show. They put a lot of effort into it. They find out a lot of research about the movies. They actually outdo each other. Do you listen? I listen to it on the way home, and they're like, James comes and says, "Well, that was that from then." And Emily usually goes, "Dad, did you know that actually
Yeah.
So I like that sort of competition that you have with your children. Jess is ignoring me just now. She's sitting out in the hallway with her pal. After that, at 3 o'clock,
Once you get to 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Dougie Burns is here with On The Level, live session music taking place here in the studio. Making Tracks are here at 4. The brand new Golden Oldies show at 5 with Terry and Ian, my buddies for tonight, because I'm going out
You are.
on the Raz.
Going out.
With,
You going
the
out or
boys.
out?
I think I'm going out. I don't know what they're planning. with Karen as well. Shall we just deal with a bit of Beat Detective, Shannon? Because there's Stuart's inquiry, I believe.
It's wrong.
It's not wrong
It's
at all.
silly.
It's absolutely.
It's inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate. How dare you? Your Beat Detective. So this is our cryptic clue leading you to today's last song on the show. The artist. This simple, small building is propped up next to one of the Highland capital secondary schools. It's propped up because it's one word, right? So what is a kind of small, simple building?
Shed.
Okay, or?
A shed.
Or?
A shed.
There's more than one word for it. Come on now.
Shack.
Could it be a shack? Yes. Highland Capital Secondary Schools. It's not Charleston. It's not Clawdon. It's not Inverness High School. Is it the IRA?
It is the IRA.
So it's Shakira. Shack IRA. Shakira. And anytime, any place, Shannon?
Is it whenever, wherever? I'm genuinely so... There isn't a shack.
You can have a shack.
It's not there.
I'm not saying it's there. It's hypothetical. Folks, that's the end of the Saturday drop-in. I was right, Shannon was wrong. Bye-bye. Well, there you go, folks. That was the carnage that was the Saturday drop-in on the 30th of May, 2026.
Almost, we're literally, as of tomorrow, almost 6 months into the year.
We are. Of course, it's the 1st of June tomorrow.
1st of
That's
June on Monday.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
30 days in September, April, June and November. Well, the rest have 31.
Is it 31 days in May?
Yes, because it's not September, April, June or November.
Yeah, hold on. January, February, March, April, May. Oh, yeah, May is.
Oh, you do the...
Yeah, there's a thing you can do with your hands. It's like when you touch the end of your
do
fingers.
it with, like, knuckles.
I think, well, that works as well, but you sort of do, like,
Or you just
start
do
with your thumb.
poem.
So January is 31, then February is like your inside between fingers, so that's a short one.
Yeah.
So January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Then you skip into your pinky finger, because July and August both have 31.
Yeah.
And then you can add away. Other months of the year are available. So on this week's show, I just want to swing back round. Kenny from ILM, he was brilliant, and we'll love it when we have a guest that comes in and it's a topic that we might not necessarily know a lot about.
No, exactly.
Especially the thing about the batteries. That really, I was blown away by that, because I hope they didn't mind me bringing up that they had quite a serious fire up at their place at Alness on one of their lorries, and it was altered out with a battery.
I think the thing is, like, it's not like it was their fault.
No.
It's no one's fault. It's just there was a bit, obviously there's not been enough education about it.
That's exactly it. You wouldn't think that a tiny those little button batteries could cause so much trouble. But if you want to find out more about ILM, we've mentioned it on the podcast or on the show. Their phone number again is 01349 884 774. And the website is ilmhighland.co.uk. But if you head over to hhr.scot, the trusted and place that you love for all information across the NHS Highland area, you'll see our last interview that we did with ILM, and all the details are there as well, so you can get in touch with them up in Alness, and we look forward to their new venture opening up here in Inverness, and maybe we can jump along for that.
We made a joke saying that we could do a supermarket sweep with them.
Supermarket sweep at ILM Highlands.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like the inflatable saxophones and stuff, don't we?
OMG, we do.
Thanks, Philip, for bringing it in.
An inflatable bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, supermarket sweep.
Missed that.
We need to do some sort of like best of game shows. In fact, well, to be honest, the people who should be doing it are next door to us right now. If you're new to the podcast, if you've just stumbled across it for the first time, How? We're in Zone 5 here at Regmore Hospital, in the purpose-built studios of Highland Hospital Radio. I almost said the wrong name there, the old name. And we've got two dedicated studios. We're in Studio 1. Next door right now, whilst we're recording this bit, in Studio 2 is the live show that's going out to the world, and that's the Hasties, who are hosting Jimmy's Jangles. So they have like a theme, like TV and movie themes. I think they could do a game show one if they haven't already.
Game show.
But I would love to hear the full-length version of Supermarket Sweep.
That'd be so good. Yeah.
Rory, Supermarket Sweep, is this going right over your head?
I think so. It was with Ryland, wasn't it? He did a reboot.
So there you go. Ryland did the reboot.
He did, but we've got to think about Des.
I beg your pardon? Oh, wow, we've got to think about Des. She doesn't even know the guy's name. Dale Winton.
Dale Winton. He was...
Bring on the wall!
Yeah.
And he did that as well.
And then Anton de Beek.
Anton de Beek did that as well.
Yeah.
Anton de Beek, who didn't get the role of hosting Strictly. I think that's huge. I would have loved to see Anton de Beek hosting Strictly.
Josh Widdicombe.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it?
I think it would be good.
I'll be honest, I don't watch Strictly Come Dancing anymore.
No, I don't.
It's kind of served its purpose. I mean, it's been going on for like over 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over 20 years now.
Which is incredible for a TV show to still be going. I don't really watch it anymore. It's a bit... Nah, it's just... to be honest, I don't know about you. Here's a question for everybody. I really don't watch live TV anymore.
Yeah.
Rory, we're going over to a youth correspondent here. Do you sit down in front of a telly and like tune into BBC One and watch a programme as it's happening?
Very rarely. I'm mostly working through different TV shows or going back and watching other things.
Exactly, yeah, like your Netflixing or your Amazon
Exactly,
Prime
yeah.
or something, yeah? I mean, the football's coming up, so the World Cup, even if you're not really into sports,
Yeah.
I'm still going to try and watch some of that, even though it's on at stupid o'clock. But
will, yeah.
it's events like that. That's the only time. Like, if the Olympics are on, football, Rugby World Cup, that's the only time where
F1.
I'll sit. Oh, Formula One, yeah, is I'll sit and watch appointment television, as it were. But yeah, even then, we watch just a lot of
Weird
YouTube.
now, isn't
I follow
it?
a lot of people on
Yeah.
YouTube and
Yeah.
that. I
And
don't-
even now, shows like Doctor Who, they come on BBC iPlayer in the morning, but they're still shown later in the day.
It's shocking,
So
isn't it?
there's
that's
no
weird.
point in
Yeah.
watching it live.
But so, what you currently binging? We talked about your movie recommendations on the show. What's your current sort of televisual type thing?
Oh, okay. Well, Twin Peaks. I've been going
Really?
over.
Nice.
I love Twin Peaks. It's incredible.
Because that's what late 80s,
Uh,
early 90s sort of.
1989 to 91.
Yeah, so late 80s, early
the
90s.
TV
you
nerd
know.
over here, really.
But yeah,
Oh, good.
that's incredible. And Better Call Saul, which is what I've been watching recently.
Oh, I love Better Call Saul.
I don't.
So
Oh,
you know Breaking Bad?
yes, it's the lawyer from that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a
So-
spin-off. It's so good.
I've watched a lot of it, but this is we've had this conversation quite a lot in real format. So you know how on your social media, I've probably
I've watched The Crown
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
3 times over
I've
just
wa-
through Instagram. Yeah.
and I've watched Better Call Saul because I just get clips of it basically. Yeah, that's that. I go through phases where Better Call Saul comes up as my thing.
Yeah. Speaking of Instagram Reels,
Yeah,
did you like my message when I was like, Angine de Poitrine is on Radio 1?
and yes,
I was like, it was in the background, and Ben was having a conversation with me. And you know how, like, I'll sit and talk, or, like, you know, I'll be in a conversation, you can just slowly see me fade out. That's what happened.
well, I'll be
And I was like,
honest.
it's Angine de Poitrine.
Wh-
We need to
when-
tell Tom.
When you messaged, because I now worry that everything that I do on WhatsApp with Shannon is going to appear in a reel at some stage, right?
Yeah.
So let's just run through it, and we might put the graphics up here, right?
Yeah.
So I got Tom, immediately followed by Tom,
Yeah.
and I said, "Is it time?"
Yeah.
And you went, "I don't know what that means, but okay." How long have we been doing this show? And how long have we been doing
About a
Beat
year and a
Detective,
half.
right? So it's always
Yeah.
Tom, is it time for Beat Detective? And you missed the beat on that one. But anyway.
I was just excited that Angine de Poitrine is on Radio 1.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, I need to tell Tom. Tom needs to know this.
Tom needs
But yeah,
to
I
know.
faded out of the conversation. Ben was like, are you okay? And I'm like, that's Angine de Poitrine. I need to message Tom. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, good times indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your reels are, I mean, check us out as well, because we've got some nice fresh TikToks going on there. We're starting to post more stuff on YouTube. The interview from ILM, I will try my best to get onto YouTube. So because I don't know about you, but you're podcasting. Do you like a visual podcast now? Are we gone back to almost? We've gone full circle where we used to watch television, then we went into podcasting,
Mm-hmm.
and now we actually want to see our podcasters on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So people who are maybe listening to this are like, oh, I wonder what they're looking like right
It's a
now.
bit like, you know how you've got Dish,
No.
the Waitrose podcast with Nick
No.
Grimshaw.
Waitrose podcast.
Waitrose have a podcast?
Waitrose have a podcast
What do they
with
talk
Dish.
about?
Well,
They get celebrities on, and then they make food, and then they talk about their favorite crisps and potatoes and like, it's so good. They recently had Jodie Whittaker on it.
Okay, that's cool.
If we had like Natalie Portman been on it, like,
why does Waitrose need a podcast?
why do we have a podcast?
Funnily enough, Shannon, there's not a lot of people asking that question. The numbers are all
but
right.
like-
You know, the numbers are fine.
But like for something like that, it's quite visual, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you need to see the food.
Making food and like the lady's like telling you what she's cooking, and yeah, it's good. But yeah, no, I'm kind of slowly coming back to just sort of a visual pod.
Which is just like YouTube again.
Yeah,
It's just come back round.
it's just YouTube interviews.
Yeah, I do prefer. Yeah, I'm going back to watching, actually seeing what's going on. So now we've got all the cameras set up in here, so people can actually see what we get up to. And as a visual podcast, what the people are wanting, well, whether they want it or not, is what they're getting at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
So, hi to the people who are watching us. Right,
Always watching.
next week we have another special guest. The Inverness Tool Shed. It's a tool library is coming in to see us.
Yes. I'm so excited for this.
I am intrigued by this because I don't know a lot about it.
I need to borrow a chainsaw at some point, so.
I hope they don't bring a chainsaw in.
This is how you use it.
That is quite the opposite of library. Libraries are quiet places, but a tool library that has a chainsaw available to it is obviously not going to be a quiet
I think
space.
you have to like get ID'd and stuff though.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah. We're going to ask him next week.
We'll ask next week. So that's coming up next week, and we're looking forward to that. Another few special guests lined up throughout the month of June and into July. We've already had our July guest has been booked.
Yes, I've just seen. Oh my God, wow.
We should give a big shout out to the Highlands Third Sector Interface.
Yeah, no, they do a great job for us.
Do a great job for us because we deal with them where they get the first Saturday in every month is theirs, and they throw somebody at us. So we've already got Chest, Heart and Stroke Scotland booked in for July.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so Tool Library next week. Then we've got people to train up. We've got
Pride's next week.
We've got Pride's next week as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if we could maybe do a deal and maybe wrangle, but I think we're going to be here in the studio. But
That's absolutely fine.
at the end of the day, we support it.
Yeah.
We're there in spirit. So everybody who'll be outside walking along through Inverness for Pride, good luck to you. Hopefully the weather's
Have
nice.
a fab time.
Indeed.
Enjoy the colours.
And yeah, just be out there and just be proud.
Be proud.
Well, I think that's a lovely way to finish the podcast for this week. Back next week. I might even get the other podcasts that we haven't put out yet, and I might try and put them together. So sorry, it's just been busy.
Yeah.
Busy. And we will see you all next time here on the Saturday Drop-In. Until then,
Bye-bye.
bye.
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 Bye. Bye.